It's been a long few months since I last saw your face, and I know that there are things that I can't change. But even though we're miles and miles away, I was wondering if you'd love me the same. So I ask myself, what are you doing here? What are you doing? That girl, she's everything.
Hello everyone, my name is Cybert and welcome back to the Wolven Galaxy SMP. Today I'm going to be doing a little walkthrough of kind of what we've done on our server. I stream probably about twice a week over on twitch.tv/cybert137. The link should be down in the description. So let's get right into the tour, shall we? Okay, so starting off, we have our little elevator here that I ended up building a few days ago. It goes, I'm not going to go all the way down there because it's impossible to get up. It's not a working elevator. It goes all the way down there to our village that we have nearby, to the entrance of our castle. We've got a crane for lifting cargo and stuff like that. So we have our elevator that then goes to this path. We have our massive dinosaur skull that a fellow streamer whose name is the Monkey Programmer, also over on Twitch. He built this skull here, and he's also been working on this castle that we'll get a little bit more in depth to later. But in this skull, we actually have a stray farm, and I'll jump down here and show you guys that here for a little bit. I'm going to go down this way. It's kind of a sketchy fall, just because it's such a one-block entrance. Very prone to dying while falling. So here we have our stray farm. It really only works if we're AFK for a long period of time, but it gives us a ton of just pretty much anything that mobs can drop. Bones, arrows, loot, and such like that. There's not a whole lot in it right now because I think we just purged it not too long ago. But yeah, there's plenty of resources there, so we don't have to worry about arrows or bone meal or anything like that. And Monkey actually has a bone meal shop set up on this server, so he doesn't have to worry about that either. So we'll go back up and kind of get on with the rest of the tour. We'll probably start with the courtyard and then save the bigger castle for the end. Take this big long elevator up and head over this way. So continuing on down the path, we have a little blacksmith shop right here. Some heads of fellow streamers on the server. That is Fall Damage. Again, also over on twitch.tv/falldamage. Anybody who likes Twitch and likes live streams, go check them out. Most of us do Minecraft, and we're starting a D&D stream on the 1st of April of this year. So, excited for that. Looking forward to that. So yeah, I got a pretty general blacksmith. My head over the fire there, placed there by Monkey. Nothing too special about it. Just kind of add some ambiance, little workshop area here, and we'll head down this way. Again, saving the bigger castle. That's not quite finished. We have to finish some windows. Saving the bigger castle for later, though. So we'll continue on. To the right here, we have our Hedge Maze. It's not too difficult, especially since we're at a beacon and we have double jump on. If we have visitors, we'll typically turn that off, so they can't cheat quite as easily, but we'll go ahead and walk around this and kind of give you guys a view of what it looks like. Pretty simple hedge maze, nothing too complex about it, just to add a little extra flair, a little extra style to our castle, so it's not quite as empty, because all of this was terraformed by Monkey on the top of a mountain, and just made completely flat, and we thought it was a little bit boring, so my job was tasked to add decorations and just kind of auxiliary buildings around the castle to make it look a little bit more lived in. So we'll continue on. I'm going to go ahead and crouch so I don't jump over the hedge maze so much. But yeah, a really beautiful design I think we have on this castle. We've been using a schematic to build it. The resources have been a hassle. There's so much stripped birch, which used to be sandstone, and we realized how much of a hassle sandstone was going to be. So we switched to stripped birch, which was not easier, but I guess it's better than sandstone. But stripped birch was still a pain. But we actually have a wood farm that I can show you guys here in a little bit when I get over to that area. But yeah, pretty basic hedge maze, nothing special, basic fountain. Then we'll head over this way. This is a nice little courtyard garden we got over here. Just a nice little hangout spot with some fire pits and just add some color on the landscape. So we'll swing around here to the first of the 2 fire pits. Kind of a place where you can sit, enjoy your nights, keep warm, make some marshmallows if you want. We'll swing around here. The auto jump is driving me crazy. So we will turn up here. Yep, so it's a nice little garden, beautiful. The shaders make this look absolutely amazing. They are the complementary shaders, and I love them so much. It looks so much better than the normal Minecraft. You have your second fire pit here with a fountain overlooking the valley and the ravine down that way. Beautiful view, a little bit foggy today, but not too bad. So heading back this way, we are going to head over to that building over there. So heading back up this way, we have our stables. I need to build a road that wraps around yet, but right now this is what we got. We have stables with different colored horses in every stable. Well, except for that one. But yeah, pretty nice stable we got here. Love the lantern lighting with this shader pack. I think it's beautiful. But we will head down this way towards the castle, and we'll head to the market area, and then we can get into the meat and bones, or the meat and potatoes, I should say, of the actual castle, which you've been catching a glimpse of here and there. And I will give you a fly around too, just to get a little bit better view. So we have a variety of shops, just kind of generic shops. They're not dedicated to anything yet. Depending on how long the server continues, we will make them specific types of shops, but nothing quite decided yet. We're still in the progress of building this. This has been several months of work here. This is a survival, not a creative, so all the resources we have gathered ourselves. And yep, just some little shops and markets just to kind of keep it up, keep it lived in and whatnot. So that's pretty much the outside of the castle, aside from our tree farm, which I can show you later on in the video. But we will go into probably one of my favorite rooms of the castle, which is the chapel. It is an absolutely beautiful design chapel. Have this nice little entryway, a few bits and bobs we have to place down, like pots and plants and just kind of general smaller things that we haven't quite gotten to yet because we've been working on the general structure. But this is probably one of my favorite rooms in this castle. I just think it's absolutely stunning with how it looks. And again, you can see that on the shader packs, that gold has a nice shiny reflection, which just makes everything look so much shinier, and just the lighting bounces in such cool ways. It's a little dark up at the top, but it doesn't spawn mobs, and that's all that truly matters. Alright, continuing on with the tour, we will go down this first hallway. Again, it's not quite finished, so a lot of the hallways are pretty barren, but you can kind of get the general scale and idea of what we're going for here. Just how beautiful this design really is. I'm going to have to refresh on the creator of this design, the specific design. Monkey was the one who picked it out, so once I know that, I'll probably throw it down in the comments and I'll pin it on top so you guys know who designed this. Because it is not our schematic, but we did get all the resource from it. And we changed quite a few blocks out for our own. Down another long stretch of hallways. We've been using this hallway as our storage area. So this is where we keep all of our stuff, all of our supplies, plenty of shulker boxes full of just random items like wood, sticks and glass and all the stuff we needed. We have everything needed in these shulker boxes to build this entire castle. Ooh, this is something that's pretty cool. Let me grab some stone to show you, some cobblestone here. I don't know if it's broken still because we, I say we, I mean me, died and had some non-smeltable items fall into this contraption here, and now it doesn't all flow correctly. I don't know if we found everything, but this is a massive smelter that we built that can smelt pretty much stacks at a time. So I will go ahead and throw some cobble in here so you can see kind of how it works. So you see how fast it's going down? I mean, it went to 24 just because, again, there's probably some stuff mucking up the machinery, and pretty soon, once the cobble reaches over here, yep, there you can see it flowing, and that is going to turn into smooth stone, and you can see it flowing right in. Much quicker smelting process than doing a stack at a time in a single furnace. Yeah, it works pretty well, unless you are like me and fall from the rafters and die, and it goes into all of these hoppers. Very dangerous place to die because this system is full of furnaces. So if you cannot smelt an item and it falls in these hoppers, well, you're in trouble because you had to search every single one of these to see if an item has fallen in it. Like, there's probably an item in here somewhere that can't smelt, which is why it's not working. Let me just double check all these. Or maybe it's just not doing what it's supposed to. I don't know. I didn't build it. Monkey built this. So we will swing over this way and continue on with the tour. So right now, this is one of the first floors we actually have finished on the interior, or I should say mostly finished. I've been working on this the last few streams. This little interior here, it's not quite finished. A lot of the rooms and windows aren't done yet. We really just finished up the outside probably 2 streams ago, and we really haven't gotten to decorating the inside very much. But this is one of the actual second floors that is mostly finished. And the rest above this are kind of just more of the same, just kind of copy and paste of this design. But you can see that there's plenty of rooms here to kind of design however you would like. Beautiful views out the window, down this hallway. Lots and lots of rooms, lots of repeating patterns, which is common for these types of builds. And we'll go down the other hallway, which is kind of more of the same, but a little bit different. I love this design, though. It's been a blast to build, a blast to stream. Super thankful for Wolven Galaxy for bringing me on as a creator there. Bunch of awesome streamers over there. Most of us do Minecraft, and it's just been a great community to be a part of, and just a blast to making content with them. Yeah, this room is going to be more the same as below, but not quite finished. I ran out of materials right as I got to this area, and then I had to end upstream pretty quick. This stairway up here leads up to another floor that I think we're just going to go ahead and skip, do for time's sake, seeing that Season 3 will probably be coming out sooner than later, and we will pretty much be starting over a new server. It'll still be Wolven Galaxy server, but as far as builds go, we will be starting new builds. It seems like a lot of our creators are getting burnt out with this season, so we're thinking about starting our new one fairly soon. Oh, I don't have my... Oh, I thought I had my Elytron, and I did not. Let me go ahead and throw that on here so I can give you a little bit... Well, I'll just go ahead and do the fly for you. So I'm going to go ahead and do a fly around of the exterior of this castle, and I'll probably go in through some windows just so you can see some of it a little bit better. But this is a massive castle. It took us a long time to build. Plenty of beautiful towers. We'll go around the outside here, and I can also show you the elevator a little bit better. Beautiful design, tons and tons of stripped birch. All of the walls are made out of stripped birch, and the roof is made out of andesite. I'll give you a better shot of that smelting machine that we saw earlier. There's a top-down view of it. It's kind of insane, but it is very efficient and saves us a ton of time. So we'll fly through here, and I'll go show you some of the towers as well. So again, kind of empty. We're working on it. These rooms will be, at least the floors will be completed at some point. As far as decorating goes, again, just because to the limited time frame, I don't know how in-depth we're going to get with that. But there's several towers that have stairwells in them, so they are working towers that go all the way to the base of the castle. And so while we're in this flying cam, I'll go ahead and do a flyover of the courtyard, and then we can see the elevator from the bottom, so you guys can have a better view of that. And again, there's our courtyard garden that looks absolutely beautiful with the hanging lanterns, and just adds a splash of colors to this project. Over there is our tree farm. So you would put bone meal in these chests back here, and that feeds it into a dispenser in here, which pops it out over and over again, and you just stand here placing saplings to your desire, turn the machine on, and it pushes it forward with pistons, and then it mines it by throwing a TNT out, blowing it up, goes into the water, which then goes into these storage crates. Pretty nifty design, a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll go ahead and show you the elevator, and that will be pretty much the entire Wolven Galaxy Castle project. It's been a blast to build. Spent tons and tons of hours on it, but definitely really impressed with how this project turned out. I'm really proud of it, and it's been a great time overall. So we will go down to the bottom of this elevator and kind of give you a better view of it. So this is a view from the bottom of our freight elevator. If you were thinking about this in like a practical standpoint, villagers would use this, or people who would like to get to the castle on the market would take this elevator up to the top and go to the marketplace by taking the path. It's loosely themed off of the Game of Thrones elevator at Castle Black on the northern wall, the ice wall. It's kind of the style I was going for. It's not exactly the same, but it's got that kind of feel, and I think it's really cool. Just kind of a neat look for a kind of impractical location for our castle. As you can see, it is on the side of a cliff. The cliff used to go a little bit higher, but I mean Monkey flattened out this entire area, and you can see that if I go in here. Like, all this used to be the side of the cliff. Like, lots and lots of work has been done to kind of flatten this area out, shave it down to give us a spot big enough to, just a spot big enough. Like, if you can see here how much he's terraformed this area. We have a nice little waterfall area over here, just to kind of keep it cohesive and nice. He wanted a water source because he does have a waterfall coming down over here, so he wanted it to look and make sense, which I think this looks awesome. I love these rocks that he placed here at the bottom. I think it looks great, and then it continues down into the river. That is another machine. I don't remember what it's for. Monkey built that. I think it's a moss generator, if I remember correctly. Moss carpet. But yeah, this is our Wolven Galaxy Castle build. It's been a blast, and I look forward to next season, where I will have my own project, because I started halfway through this one. So I want to thank everybody for watching this video and listening to me and enjoying this tour. And if you like my content, go ahead and subscribe, and check me out on twitch.tv/cyberd137, link in the description. I stream Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and then here starting next week we'll be doing D&D on Fridays starting at 9 p.m. Central Time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
What are you doing? That girl, she's everything.